Live. Good morning. Good morning. This is Judge Shady Court. Good morning, jurors. How are you? Happy Friday Eve. Y'all know I always tell y'all happy Friday Eve. What's up, everybody? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Listen, y'all know I come through when I could get good and ready. We got a few things to discuss. Lord have mercy. Okay, the show must go on. Let's remember that. I hope y'all can't. Hope my AC is not too loud. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. This is a vertical official Judge Shady Court Live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I can't even play no music. That's why I don't really care for vertical. Good morning. Good morning. It's Judge Shady Court. If you in the building, if you can hear me, y'all know this vertical is it's very challenging. Okay, just to get online. Lord have mercy. Good morning. Happy hump. I mean, not hump day. Friday Eve. Y'all know I love my Fridays. I done told a bunch of y'all that I love my Fridays. Okay, I love my Fridays. So I usually come through on a Thursday Eve, getting ready for Friday. Good morning. I'm going to be really brief. I just want to talk about a few things. I think I did put my thumbnail up there. So listen, y'all know Judge Shady Court is always going to give her unsolicited opinion. Okay? Good morning, Snoop. How are you? It's not a bad live. Don't nobody be scared, be shaking in their boots and nothing like that. Listen, it's YouTube. Okay? I feel as though everybody talk about the judge and the judge get to talk about them. But listen, I got a few things to share with y'all because most of you guys know, I try to stay in my own lane. Okay? I try to stay in my own lane. Do I have an opinion about everything? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Do anybody care? I don't care. Good morning. Good morning. If you're in the building, make sure you thumbs up this live. I appreciate it. Thumbs up this live. We're going to touch on a few things really quick. And this is strictly in the judge's own opinion. I keep telling y'all, your opinion matters. All right? Just depends on what it is. Anyway, let's start off with Nicki Minaj. Lord have mercy. Okay. Nicki Minaj has been running around here in a Twitter war, okay? First, she rung the alarm in reference to Jay-Z. Y'all know she's locked in a back and forth with Jay-Z and Rock Nation and this, that. I mean, who Nicki ain't suing, okay? Nicki is alleging that Rock Nation, Deja Perez and everybody else owe her to upwards to $200 million, okay? Now, y'all know Nicki got coins, okay? That's the head bobs in charge, okay? Don't get it twisted, okay? Nicki is officially crashed all the way out. Now, I really adore Nicki Minaj because I like the fact that she is a female rapper, right? That has kicked down the doors and defined exactly, on her own terms. And I like that about Nicki Minaj, but here's the thing, okay? If y'all were on Twitter, Lord have mercy, Nicki has been calling out all kinds of celebrities from SZA on down. She's beefing, body shaming, doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to tell you why it's not going to be a good look for Nicki. First of all, if Nicki plans on going in anybody's court of law, Nicki probably should scale back of hopping up on that IG and hopping up over there on that daggone Twitter. Okay, she's going to get caught up. But that's not really what's irritating me. What's irritating me is she's not considering, okay, the fact that her husband is a felon and that she's a mother. See, that's a problem. See, Nicki, of all people, know how wicked the music industry is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware that we were exposed to a lot of shenanigans going on in reference to that Diddy trial, okay? So let's be clear about a few things, all right? Nicki is not taking into consideration her children, her husband, and the powers that be. I encourage everybody to fight back, but it's not the fact that you're fighting back. It's the fact that Nicki ain't looking at it from a safety aspect. Okay, sorry about that. I had to reconnect. I had lost connection real quick. Anyway, Nicki is not looking at it from a safety aspect as far as with her husband and her child. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely sending prayers up because I understand when people are fed up and they just crash all the way out. All of us are human. None of us are perfect. No matter how they sit up on this ninja, Everybody got something in that closet up over there, okay? Whether you want to release it or you keep closing the closet door. And y'all know how that closet be packed to the brim and people just be trying to still close it and pack everything up in there. I think Nikki is at a point where I think she's being selfish, okay? I'm worried about her safety right now because y'all know how wicked, allegedly, and powerful this industry is, man. Y'all saw the fact that we sat through an 8-week trial with Sean Diddy Combs, and now they have officially, the Department of Justice just fired Maureen Comey. Okay, the head prosecutor that been running around here, affiliating herself with the Epstein trial, the Diddy trial. She's been on some major trials. It's another one that I'm really missing. But they gave her walking papers yesterday. Okay, that's just the field that you're in. I'm sure she expected that because at the end of the day, that lady knows that somebody had to take the fall. With Diddy not being, with the feds not being, and the government not being able to get that SMEX trafficking and that RICO, listen, they looking at it like a huge loss because the feds, they trust me, 99% of the time, they always on target, okay? So I don't know about this young lady. I know the prosecutor, Maureen. I hope that she does one day sit down and tell her story because I'm also worried about her. Because y'all know, allegedly, the Department of Justice claimed that they were going to release the Epstein files. Allegedly, it was supposed to be a whole bunch of names on the list, who was messing with sharing all that old kind of foolishness, okay? Now, all of a sudden, Donald Trump and everybody down there at the DOJ have amnesia, okay? I'm telling y'all, the powers that be. People have, in a position of power, they can make anything disappear. And I'm hoping that Miss Comey will, first of all, seek some protection, okay? Because, see, what they're doing right now, they're on a witch hunt, and they're looking for somebody to blame, and it's quite sad. It's quite sad that the lady was just doing her job. I think it's way bigger than Maureen. I absolutely think that it's bigger than Miss Comey. It ain't got nothing to do with the Diddy trial and all that. Shout out to Ori Spada. Y'all know I adore him. He's about 80 something years old. Go check him out. Like, share, comment, and subscribe over on his platform. I adore him, but he made so much sense yesterday. I think I shared the video on my community wall, so check it out when you ain't doing nothing in these streets, okay? But anyway, I had said from the beginning of this Diddy trial, I wasn't understanding the charges, okay, that the government was actually charging him with. When I saw Homeland Security conduct all of those raids on all Diddy's homes, something was off. Because most of the time, the Federal Bureau of Investigations are the ones that do stuff like that. So when I saw Homeland Security and I thought about all the big wigs at the top, bingo. Ori just really justified for me. He justified it for me yesterday because the fact of the matter is, in my own opinion, Homeland Security was sent on a mission. They were looking for something. And according to Mr. Ori Spado, he said they were over there looking for a laptop. They were over there looking for laptops, computers. The thing I'm concerned about, who was on those tapes, okay? Whatever it was, they did find it. I believe that this Diddy trial was just a ruse. Homeland Security got what they came in there for and possibly, allegedly destroyed a lot of things. So will we ever know? I don't know. And when they fired Miss Comey yesterday, listen, y'all, I'm telling you, keep your eyes open because at the end of the day, somebody got to take the fall for this, okay? Somebody has to take the fall. Keep Nicki Minaj in your prayers as well. Keep Maureen Comey in your prayers because she's definitely going to need protection. This lady knows a lot of stuff. What's up, Snoop Snoop? This lady knows a lot of things. A lot of things, okay? It is just crazy. It's just crazy. But let me tell y'all something. We got bigger things going on in these communities. Listen, if you are the type of person that sit up here on this ninja net all day, every day, and worried about what everybody else doing and what they ain't doing and this and that, ask yourself, are you maximizing your official potential? What have you done to give back? Have you ever went out in your own community and actually gave a damn. Okay, ask yourself that. It's so much in this world that a lot of us, man, can get involved in. And that's, listen, once the judge, wait a minute, y'all know I talk my crap and all this whole kind of stuff. If it's on the internet, it's content, okay? It's content. Simple as that. But y'all know I pride myself on staying in my lane. Unfortunately, things had got to a situation where unfortunately I had to take a few things legal. I will not be speaking about anything right now. I will be speaking about, as it is my First Amendment right. Once these cases are done, I'm not in to win nothing. I'm in it to win fairness, okay? Because I truly believe if you go after somebody, you absolutely deserve the same, okay? That's just my thought on that. Listen, I'm not getting ready to put no court cases up here. I'm not right now, okay? I'm not going to do none of that. But listen, the information is out there on your own, okay? You got to do the research. I can't do everything for you. Go, all you got to do is seek and ye shall find. The information is out there, all right? I had two particular situations. Those two situations are dead. I'm not going to revisit that. I'm not going to be talking about those individuals. I wish them well. I don't have no hate in my heart. It is what it is. And I'm involved in two more situations. However, that the law just had to get involved because it got just that bad. All right. And I ain't no cop calling, shot calling, all that. But we're going to have some fairness up around here. Okay. We're going to absolutely have some fairness. So keep that in mind and understand that what was done to me. And let me tell y'all something. That's just the name of the nature of the beast. That's just the game. That's the nature of the beast. However, if I did not do it to you, you're not going to do it to me. It's just simple as that. It is just simple as that. My safety is at risk. I will never get up here and post anybody's address, putting a full aerial view of somebody's home and this and that. And let me tell you another thing. As a homeowner, let me tell you this, and let me be clear about this. It's always a heifer that has never had their name on one deed. I'm talking about in their own name. I'm not talking about renting. And shout out to whoever got to do what. But I'm talking about the people that don't have nothing to their name. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. If the shoe fit, go ahead and kindly wear it. Absolutely. You cannot sit up here and worry about somebody else's life when your life is in shambles. Make it make sense. We all have kids. We all have grandchildren. We all have this, that, and the third. We all have a lot to be grateful for. Let's be clear about that. But if somebody asks you simply, go your way, I just want peace, leave me alone, okay? If somebody throws in the towel, let me suggest that you go ahead and do just that, okay? Because a lot of the situations that I'm in, it could absolutely have been avoidable. I don't mind the back and forth banter. I don't mind any of those type of things. But what I do mind is when you sit up over there and think you're going to hide from the world while destroying mine. It ain't going to work like that. Let me tell you something. My safety is everything. Okay. The line of business that I've been in, my safety is everything. Right now, I am in the process of petitioning that my new location, my new home that I will be purchasing will, due to these court cases, and once I get the paperwork, it'll help me in the field that I'm in. Yes, you won't have that much access. You have to be a certain person to know where the judge new home is. Okay, keep that in mind, honey. Yes, indeed, because safety is everything. Everything for me. Safety is everything. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to share with y'all whatever journeys I'm on, because I do want to be open with sharing a little more. I will do that on the main channel. But y'all know how we do. We got to handle these hood court cases up over here. Okay. All right. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. And my last topic before I get out of it, because I got things to do. Y'all know the judge is very busy. Okay. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Go on, show the judge some love. $ Dear Yvette Show. You got to promote yourself. If you don't promote yourself, who else will? Let's be clear. All right, and this last topic right here, I've been seeing a lot of little stuff going on in this ninja now. First of all, what I've been witnessing, that people absolutely don't understand the YouTube guidelines, okay? YouTube ain't never got up here And I've been a content creator for a minute. I do not recall YouTube telling anybody to drop their drawers and hang it low. Okay, wait a minute now. Good morning, Faye. I don't remember YouTube saying in order to have a channel, you're supposed to drop them drawers. Now, let's be clear about that. I done heard some of the craziest stuff in my life, and I'm saying to myself, is this even real? It's certain things, man, that I'm not willing to share with y'all. I'm just not. There are certain things that are absolutely off limits. Okay. Now, it's quite sad what we've been witnessing. What lengths some people. Good morning, Dion. It's quite sad what we're witnessing. The lengths that some people will go through are all for the love of a channel. Okay, listen. All for the love of a channel. All you got to do is stay in your lane. I keep telling people, pick and choose your battles. Okay, you have to pick and choose your battles, because what we're witnessing is a bunch of crashing out all over the place. Okay, that's not content for me. I'm not interested in stuff like that. Pick and choose your battles. What I've been seeing is people just like, oh, in order to keep my channel, I got to do this, I got to do that. No, that is not within the YouTube guidelines. Okay, Lord have mercy. Stop getting around here just on a free app. This is what's crazy to me. Okay? That's why I said it's so important to pick and choose your battles, man. Pick and choose your battles. If you lose a channel, get another channel. I'm not understanding why people feel as though they have to go through different lengths in order to be valid. They need validation. I'm not understanding that. It is not in the YouTube policy to do some of these things. It's just not. It's crazy. It's really crazy. My thing is like this. Now, we all laugh and have a kiki, but at the end of the day, I'm starting to question the mental on a lot of you guys, okay? Now, wait a minute. I know the judge ain't perfect. I'm just saying you might need to take some medication. Your daggone self, okay? Because ain't no way you going to tell me that you doing X, Y, and Z so that you can keep a channel that Google, powered by YouTube, owns. Make it make sense. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Listen, we really got to get some integrity around here, and then we have to have some confidence. Okay, we have to have some confidence now. Let me encourage each and every one of you to study those YouTube guidelines. Y'all know the game has recently changed. They want a more original content. Okay, they want that's what they want. Child, my iced coffee is up here melting. I'm talking to y'all. They want original content. And be advised, original content does not entail doxing, okay? Original content does not entail getting up there and piggybacking off everybody else's hard work. No, it absolutely does. That's in the judge's own opinion. Abso-freaking-lutely, okay? Listen. I do apologize, y'all. Whew, this thing is good. Now, if you feel like you don't know what the YouTube guidelines are, this, that, and the third, I suggest that you Google, okay? The things that I've been seeing all for the love in the name of a channel is just crazy to me. And it lets me know that mental health and trauma is real. YouTube is not a place to fix you, okay? YouTube is not a place to help fix your mental. It's supposed to be for entertainment, okay? Entertainment purposes. Like you got Tough Turtle over there arguing with that lady. What's her name? Lady T with the tattoo over there about the knot. You got Tough Turtle up over there going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. My thing is like this, Tough Turtle. You said you ain't rocking with the Black T sector no more. Why are you so obsessed, sir? It's pathetic at this point. My God, it's pathetic. Lord have mercy. Yep. I told you this is the hood court, and we're going to talk about what we want to talk about, when we want to talk about it. Very respectfully, though. Very respectfully. Listen, keep your eyes open. There's a lot going on. I will not be talking about any court cases that I'm actively involved in right now until later, okay? Because that is my right, constitutional right. However, sometimes you got to be able to pick and choose your battles. I, for the most part, was trying to go around and create garner peace. Some people just didn't want to let it go. Then they have the nerve to say that the judge has been stalking them. Well, let me tell you this. I just recorded last night. I was up to like what, midnight, 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. When I tell y'all all the evidence that the judge done conjured up, and I appreciate a lot of y'all that sent me stuff. Like, I don't know if SPD is aware, and I'm gonna say this really quick because I'm not at liberty to really say it. It was on somebody else's channel. Somebody sent me the clip of her being on a panel, somebody's panel, and she admitted and said the only person that I doxed is Derry Vet. I could not believe this footage that I had because I never saw this before. You mean to tell me you just was sitting on your channel saying that the judge was lying, and somebody sent me a screenshot of so-and-so's channel, and you was on there admitting the only person that I doxed is Derry Vet? Well, I'm here to tell you, ma'am, it is absolutely illegal, okay? It's illegal, and it had malicious intent. I cannot believe this footage, my God, on today. You sat there and said, the only one I doxed is Derry Vet. That's all we gonna need, boo. All that evidence I got? Yeah, this is crazy for me. I ain't even gotta, I'm gonna have the evidence, but I ain't even gotta run it because soon as the judge say, play that, run that beautiful bean footage, and you say that out your mouth, I have proven my case. You guys know, as long as I've been on this NinjaNet, I have always uplifted, motivated, and inspired. No matter who's rocking with who, I've always treated people how they treated me. It's not because you affiliate, associate. I'm a leader, first of all. And I'm not going to ever be one of these people up here. You're never going to get a glimpse of Judge over here kissing nobody. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that. But let me be clear. If you put the lies out there and you come in a court of law and you're lying, you're saying that somebody's stalking you, and here you go on video laughing, calling Yvette a drunk and all. Baby, you're going to lose. And then after I'm done with these court cases, my lawyer's on standby. I'm going to sue you civilly because I have to sell my home because of you. Do you understand that? You digging in my business, put my safety at risk. You are going to pay me. I don't care if you send me $20 a month. You are going to pay me because when I said back the fuck off, you would not. Keep that in mind, guys. We don't have to like each other, but the facts are the facts. Y'all ain't never seen me get up here, put nobody goddamn house and all this old foolishness. Somebody sent me a screenshot of somebody's live, and this person that just filed charges or whenever they filed said I was a stalker. They was in somebody's live. I got the good old screenshot. They was over there calling my grandson a nappy head. Make it make sense around here. Okay? One thing about me as a retired law enforcement officer, yes, indeed. I'm going to have evidence and I'm going to have facts, and I know how to build the story because at the end of the day, that's how you win in court. Ain't no ands, ifs about it, okay? I got beautiful bean footage. I got screenshots. And what's so crazy to me, I got people that are yelling that I'm stalking them, right? But then they go on and then they say, she's been sending me stuff in the mail. So you knew that you were being summoned. I'm trying to, somebody help me with this shit right now. You knew you were being summoned by a court and an official judge, right? This is what you said. She was sending stuff to my house. Really? I didn't send anything. It's the state of Maryland. And this is how people don't understand that the game has changed. Lord have mercy. Whew. This don't make no sense. This does not. So listen, you can't say you were not served. You can't say this. You can't say that. You were in full. You were aware, okay, that you were being summoned. But then you go and say, I have stuff mailed to you. How am I going to stalk you across the ocean? See, this is the stuff that I'm talking about. People just getting up here lying. Make it make sense. Moving right along. Let me say this really quick. A lot of y'all also watch me support a lot of people. In fact, I went to the back for a lot of people when they were absolutely irrelevant. Okay? I'm going to be real with y'all. Yeah, I'm going to be real with y'all. They were absolutely irrelevant. When the world changed their back, turned their back on them, Yvette was there. Do you understand me? Blood, sweat, and tears. Let me tell you this, and I'm going to say it like this. If I have moved on from you, I wish you well. Good morning, Maria Mir. What's up, Chad? If I have moved, I am begging you very publicly. Today is what, 7/17 or 7/18? Whatever today's date is, okay, of 2025, I'm asking you to move on. I'm asking you to proceed on with your endeavors in life. I'm no hater. I'm a congratulator. Y'all know that. I'm asking you to walk the walk and talk the talk, because the last thing I want to do, okay, somebody who I adored, absolutely loved at one point, is to be sitting on the opposite side in a court of law. I'm asking you to back off. Leave me alone. I don't care who you opt up with. I know what it is. The ninja net knows what it is. And it shows your character. See, I've never been a user in my life. I could be struggling my ass off, but the world owes me nothing. I would never be entitled to anybody. But let me tell you this, a real one, if I was in a situation, right, I would be like, this is the person that held me down. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Let's be clear about that. And then I'll be working on a motherfucking plan to pay that person back. Let's be clear round chair. See, the receipts don't lie. And if I've given you something from my heart, you better take it as be blessed. Because see, one thing about me, that man upstairs is always going to bless me even through my darkest hours. Because I've been good to people, okay? When I would arrest motherfuckers, all right? And they thought their lives was over. I said, no, just a stepping stone, okay? It's just a stepping stone, okay? That's the good person that I've been in these DMV streets. You understand me? Fuck all the bullshit. Morning, Gila. Yeah, I seen the receipts. Yeah, I've been a good person, man. I never wavered. I never folded. And guess what? Because you are a user and an ungrateful motherfucker, I'm still not going to let you turn my heart. Because somewhere, somebody's going to need me. I'm never going to let nobody turn my heart black where I stop helping people. I'm not going to feel embarrassed. I'm not going to feel that. Do you understand? Because when I head up in them pearly gates up in there, God knows. He knows my heart and my fucking character. Oh, Lord, excuse me, Jesus. Y'all see why I'm a sinner, and I'm every day I'm trying. Yeah. But let's be clear. I'm over it. But what you not going to do is with this foolishness, because I'm going to drop some paperwork so fast, and I swear for God, I'm asking you to go on with your life. I don't want to ruin your life. Leave me alone. I don't give a fuck who you hook up with, because those same people didn't send you $2 motherfucking dollars. Let's be clear. Everybody love you, but ain't give up shit. Let's be clear about that. I'm not speaking on it no more. That's a PSA. Leave me alone. Because at the end of the day, I got a heart to go, and you and nobody else gonna change that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I got some things, and thanks for listening to the Judge rant towards the end. I got some things that I need to be doing. Listen, if you don't rock with somebody, keep it pushing. If you don't rock with anybody, keep it pushing. It's no love lost. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Leave people alone, man. Leave them alone. But if you go there, please have your facts. Okay? Let me tell you something. I am fighting for my character, and I am fighting for every damn thing that I offer in this lifetime. Okay? And a person that's sitting over there on YouTube with no life does not define who I am. Let's be clear about that. That's all I'm able to say. But let's be clear. Be careful. Don't play with the law. Don't come up there lying. You know what I'm saying? What does stalking entail? Don't do that shit, because you're going to pay for it. Okay? And the old Yvette is out the window because at the end of the day, I tried to garner peace. Whether you don't have to like me, but if I ask you to leave me alone, that's what it is. Leave me alone. What you're not going to do is ruin every great accomplishment that I ever had in my life. Some of y'all ain't been out y'all living room. Let's be clear about that. Ain't offered one goddamn thing in this life. That's your burden to bear, not mine. But what you won't do is fucking put my shit up all on here and this, that, while you living the good life. I don't think so. See, we're going to be on the same playing field. Everything is motherfucking exposed. Y'all have a great day. And I am out. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.